welcome to another studio vlog. For those who haven't met me, my name's Michelle. I am an artist and a hand weaver, and I post videos every couple of weeks about my creative processes as well as creative motivation. So today's video is a studio vlog. It is September and I'm filming this at my studio in Collective Haunt, as you can see, and today I'll be working on this tapestry here. Yeah, just plugging away on this one all day. So let's get a coffee and let's get started. Here you can see me vacuuming the front of my Larry the Lobster tapestry in preparation to send it to Bordertown as part of the Tatiara Art Prize. I have done a video about caring and maintaining tapestries, so I will leave the link above for you. Okay, so I've packaged up Larry the Lobster, and tomorrow I'll be taking it to the freight company so it can be taken to Bordertown. Yeah, it's going to cost quite a bit, $155 to take it from Adelaide to Bordertown. It would have been a lot less, but I insured it for the value of the tapestry. It's a large tapestry, so it took me a really long time to make, so I insured it for the full $4,500. So that's basically a lot of the cost, but I think that you kind of have to do that. And to be honest, I'm really hoping that Larry sells at this exhibition. That's my goal. I really hope someone from around that area buys him, because I don't really want him to come home. Cross fingers for me. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. And today I'm going to be doing some more tapestry weaving. Can you see how close I am to finishing off the bunyip? Yeah. Oh, you can see the vacuum cleaner in there. I've just vacuumed my studio, just giving it a clean up because that makes me feel better. And yep, then I'm going to get on with I might actually create a warp so I can do some more hand weaving, and then I'm going to get on with some tapestry weaving. So, fun day today. It is Sunday, the 10th of September, and today I'm going to be finishing off, going to iron some scarves, cut them up, sew them, and then I've got to warp up my floor loom for some more scarves because one of my stockers, the Jam Factory, needs some more scarves. They sent me a message saying, we only have one left, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got to make some more. And then later on in the day, I'm going to work more on the bunyip. Let me show you the bunyip progress. Okay, so check this out. So this line here that you can see, that's the top of the black. Then I've got a bit more of this border. So I've got a bit of a border here to do across the top, and then I'll be doing the hem. So this is nearly finished. I can't believe it. It's felt like it was moving so slowly for so long. And then recently, it just feels like it's been like from about here onwards, it's gone really fast. So it's very exciting. Let me show you something funny as well that I've got behind here. You can see a big map of Australia. Let me just move that. What it actually is, it's a map that I got from some camping shop online, and it's all the big things in Australia. So for those of you who don't live in Australia, we have some really weird stuff. So you've seen the Big Lobster, and we're going to go past there again next week, and I'll show you that again. But all around Australia, here's Larry. There's Larry the Lobster. The big koala I really need to go to because that's really creepy. The very first big thing was actually the Big Scotsman, and that's in the northern suburbs, well, sort of fringe suburbs of Adelaide. So I will show you him because I will want to weave him as well. Anyway, all around Australia, there's some really weird big things. Like there's a wombat, big banana, big ram, big pineapple. I'd like to do the big pineapple one day. I think there's a big boxing crocodile. What the hell? What's that? That's another crocodile. Anyway, really weird stuff in Australia. A big camera, a big whale, a big kangaroo. I think it's a kangaroo holding a beer. Anyway, so weird. So yeah, I would like to visit these places in person to take my own photos, but there might be some places that I can't get to that I may need to rely on Google for the photos. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just kind of playing around with whether I enter art prizes that are local to those pieces and then make my next work that. The next one I am going to do is the big rocking horse, which I did show you in a previous vlog. I will link it up above. But yeah, that'll be my next one. So I might make the cartoon for that in the next week or so, just because I feel like it, even though I haven't finished that one yet. I like to make the cartoon in plenty of time, just so it's a bit of inspiration for me while I'm finishing off the previous tapestry. So anyway, we do have to go out at some point and go and get a birthday present for Anita's sister. But apart from that, I'm going to be in my studio all day, which will be very nice indeed. It is Friday, the 15th of September. We are just packing up and we are going for a road trip to Robe just for the night. But that's because tonight we're going to Bordertown for the Tatiara Art Prize opening. So we're just getting Tessa organised. She's going for a little holiday to kennels to be looked after. And we're just going to get all the essentials and off we go. Tessa's going on her little holiday to Windermere. Oh, you look sad, Tessa. Oh. Who did you see, Tessa? That night we drove for 1.5 hours from Robe to Bordertown in order to attend the opening of the Tatiara Art Prize exhibition. It was an absolutely beautiful evening. There was a lot of amazing art, and I am very privileged to have been a finalist. Cross fingers for me that Larry the Lobster tapestry sells. That would be great. So this is the iconic Robe obelisk, but the problem is you can see all these beautiful crashing waves, but they are eroding the cliff around the obelisk, and the obelisk is in in danger. They're afraid it's going to fall into the ocean. So it would cost a lot of money to move it. Yeah. Larry the Lobster. Hello, Larry. On Saturday the 23rd of September, we drove to Uradla in the Adelaide Hills to have lunch at the Uradla Hotel with my arty friends Sonia and Nicola. So since Anita has gone into her new jobs, which are working in the office, Madam has now decided she wants to be in my studio whenever I'm working from home. So she's got her own little bed. I'm sure she's awake and she's just... Hello, Tessa Boo. You are a Sookie. Look at this Sookie dog. And she will not move all day. She won't even go outside to the toilet. She'll just stay here all day until her mummy comes home. Sook. Good morning. It is Saturday the 14th of October. I am gallery sitting today, but I just realised I haven't shown you the current exhibitions, so I would do that right now. This is where I'm up to now. It's really coming along. So I'm going to grab a coffee and then I'm going to sit down and I've got a whole day of weaving ahead. It is Friday the 20th of October. I have the day off today and I've been at the hairdresser this morning. As you can see, I've had a colour change. I just wanted to apologise to you for not chatting face to face with you very much in this studio vlog. I am still getting myself organised. If you saw my last video, well, maybe the second to last video of where have I been, I'll put the link up above. But yeah, I'm still trying to get myself organised of filming times, editing times, tapestry times and hand weaving times. So yes, just still getting sorted. But today, apart from going to the hairdresser, today I'm going to be warping up this loom, or at least measuring out a warp. I did try experimenting with tencel, but my warp threads kept snapping. So I may need to try something else, but at the moment I'm kind of frustrated and I just want to get to my beloved cotton again. So I think I will measure another warp of like the dusty pink cotton and make more of those because I don't have any in the shop. I took those to Fleurier Art House. So there's that. I also want to work on this tapestry that I've just started. Let me turn you around and I'll show you what I'm doing. So I know this looks really silly because I've got a very skinny warp on a very large tapestry frame, but I'm doing this parrot skull. I'm just doing a couple of my small skull tapestries as part of my next collection. There's the cartoon, if that helps. So I'm going to be doing that one on there, and then when I'm finished, I'm going to be doing another one, maybe from an X-ray, like an X-ray foot or something like that. I've got so many beautiful X-rays, and I haven't done any weaving of X-rays for quite a while, so I think I might do that. And as I mentioned in that previous video, that will be my summer solstice collection that I hope to release in December. So I'm doing those. I'm also finishing off the bunyip. You saw earlier a reel of me cutting the bunyip off the loom. I still need to like overlock the hem and then sew back the hem. So that's going to take quite a long time. So I need to set some time aside soon to do that. I haven't yet. What else? I probably also need to do some boring paperwork because that's what you need to do. So let's get on with it.
I mean, it's you know, there's so it's a kind of condensed piece of information in a way. So obviously, the story's told in a particular way, and the choices around how the story was told. You know, there's many ways it could have been.
So it's Sunday the 29th of October, and this morning Anita and I just went down to the Flinders Hospital. I know that sounds like a weird place to go and visit, but what's happened, I don't know if you remember in my last video that I posted, I said that I had been rejected from a couple of exhibition proposals. Well, a couple of weeks ago I had an email from Flinders Medical Centre saying, just following up about your upcoming exhibition in December. I'm like, what exhibition in December? So I had applied for an exhibition there in September 2022 and I heard nothing. So I just assumed that I wasn't successful, and I assumed it was because a lot of hospitals don't accept textiles because of possible infection, or they don't accept like sharp edges, which my x-rays are, because of, you know, possible injuries. So I just assumed that was the reason why I wasn't accepted for that. Apparently not. Apparently they had a management shake-up and all sorts of things, and no one had actually told me. Anyway, so they were very lovely and were very apologetic and all that kind of stuff. And they said, do you still have some work? And I'm like, well, I've got heaps of work that hasn't sold. And in fact, they loved all the work that I had as examples in my proposal. And I think out of all that work, only 1 or 2 pieces have sold. So that's the stuff that's going to go into that exhibition. So all my x-ray works from a few years ago, probably some of the text works that are etched into x-rays. The only issue I have, as you can see by this footage, the area is huge. It's absolutely huge, and I'm a little bit worried about how much space there is. I don't have enough work to fill it. Yes, so I'm either going to have just very spaced out works, or I'm just going to message them when I send back the contract and just say, is that entire space mine, or am I sharing it with someone else? Hopefully I'm sharing it with someone else, but if they say it's just me, I'm just going to have to make it work, and I'm just going to have to, yeah, just have like 1 or 2 pieces per track area. So look, sometimes these things happen, and we just have to roll with it and just be, as prepared as we possibly can be. So yeah, look, I'll take you along on this journey, but this afternoon I'm just going to have to make a list of all the pieces that I have that are suitable. Obviously some of my pieces aren't, because they could be construed as a little bit confronting. So yeah, I have to make sure that all the pieces are suitable for the general public walking through there. Also, I need to just mention that the medical imaging department is right next to that gallery. So wouldn't it be amazing if like a doctor or a nurse working in that area decided to buy my works? That would be so cool. Anyway, we'll see how we go. It's nice to have it on your CV that you've exhibited in many different kinds of areas. So yeah, we'll take it as an opportunity. That's all you can do, just roll with it. As you can see, I ended up printing out my artworks to scale so that I could figure out how they would sit on each 3-meter wide track. So I've got quite a bit of space. Some of the works are quite spaced out, and some of the smaller pieces are put in there together. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for the September and October studio vlog. Thank you so much for your patience. I am now getting back into the swing of things, so I'll be bringing you a new video every couple of weeks as per my previous schedule. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week, month, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!